Hey everybody, how you doing? Yes, we are having big fun tonight. We're having big fun on a Friday night. We're going to be talking about elderberry syrup. Yes. So, hello everyone. Come on into the room. I'm starting later on this evening because I had to get my family together. Sometimes you have to put your family in front of your own personal endeavors. And let me tell you something. I love my family, but I love spending time with you all. And I would have preferred to been on live at 8:30 at my regular time. The sun has gone down. It's dark over here and here in Chattanooga. But we're having big fun. It's Friday night. And we're learning ways to build up our immune system. So, I want to, again, if those who do not know me, introduce myself to you. I am Michelle Stepney. I'm the creative queen bee of Beachy Pal Skincare and Wellness Products. And welcome to the Pink Vanity. I am your hostess, and I want to shout out, of course, for the Long Island Sound, Brooklyn, Queens, Staten Island, the Bronx, the Boogie Down, of course, where I was born, and Atlanta. You got to shout out to Jamaica, Maryland, DC area. How y'all doing tonight? Hey, listen, I got to continue with my shout out. Shout out to Chattanooga. Shout out to Ontario, Canada. Yes. Hello. Good evening, everyone. So, again, tonight I'm going to talk with you about elderberry syrup. It's back to school time, and the kiddies are back in school. We want to get their systems immune. A lot of times people will say, hey, let's talk about, giving the kids sea moss, and that's great, but not everyone can take sea moss. So the way that I make elderberry syrup, I make it with honey, so it tastes like a syrup. And it's easy to make. So one of the things that I wanted to do was just share with you some of the benefits of the elderberry syrup and how it can be of benefit for your household during this time. Because it's known to be an old-fashioned remedy to help with fighting colds and also the flu. It has the potential of really embracing those type of benefits. So this way you can either use medicine that you've gotten from your doctor, from your pediatrician, or you can go ahead and you can use just elderberry syrup as a preventive measure for your kids. And so I wanted to show you what they look like. These are the berries. So the berries are really small and they're shriveled up very fine right now. But what you do is you can boil 3 cups of spring water in a pot along with some cinnamon sticks and some honey. And well, we're gonna add the honey last, with some ginger. That's how I make it. And when you boil it for 45 minutes, 3/4 of a cup of the berries, as you can see, what you'll do is you'll let it cool down and then you're gonna add your honey. It's very simple, it's not hard. They're very expensive. To me, they are expensive. It's $25 for a bag. So you're having to actually, make them. And outside of that, make sure you get like a nice ball jar or a canning jar. And this is going to be your end product. This is my jar. This is a jar actually that I made today of syrup. If you can hear that, that is the syrup there. And what I do is I infuse my syrup with sea moss. You see that? I infuse it with my sea moss. So I get 2 benefits in one. So this way I'm not, having to say, do I want elderberry syrup or do I want sea moss? I just take my spoon and I take it. But for the little kiddies, if you put some in some tea, I think that they would enjoy that. or you can just give it to them, a teaspoon of it, just to guard them from the colds and flus. And some people are using it towards COVID-19 because they say it has immune building properties to it. And I'm having a hard time actually being able to see you all and actually being able to see any type of comments or anything. However, what I would like to do is I wish I could definitely see, what's going on out there. I wish I could, and I so apologize. I'm on a different type of technology this evening. One thing that I want to share with you also is the elderberry syrup is something new that we've added to our website at Beachy Pal. We've decided to add that because of the weather is changing and people are concerned about, COVID and the flu. Come on. So let's just, put it all together, infuse it, or you get it separately. If you are in the Chattanooga area, you have to be in the Chattanooga area. This is a half pint. If the first person to contact me and say they want this, it's yours, no cost. Just contact me immediately on my messenger. If you're on the messenger, hey Angie, how you doing? If you're on the messenger and you are in Chattanooga, I will give that to you at no cost. You just got to be the first one on the messenger to hit me up. And what you'll do is once I reach out to you, I'll find out where to have that sent to you. But that's my gift to you and your family. Many blessings to you all. And again, I apologize for coming on later on this evening. But I am here and I'm so happy to be with you all. I do have a request from those who do watch this particular broadcast. If you have a question about any type of herb, any type of skincare product, if you're dealing with anything in particular and you need help with, contact me. Send me some information. Just, I have a question about elderberry syrup. I have a question about, guinea hen. I have a question about what I should use for combination skin, any of that. And I will be more than happy to help you. You can go on beachypal.com. You can also go on there. You can subscribe on the homepage all the way at the bottom. And when you do, you become a Beachy Babe. And when you become a Beachy Babe, you'll be privileged to have information to any type of upcoming type of sales, events, anything. So speaking of which, I was supposed to be with the Chattanooga Women's Expo. And I made a decision for my demographic group not to attend. It was placed in a location that I know a lot of people may not be comfortable going to that location, not familiar with it. I have to think of my Beachy Babes first. You all come first, and that would not be conducive to business. So what I'm going to do instead, and I kind of mentioned and hit it around it last week or earlier this week, I made a post stating that I am getting something. Once I get it sent to me, I'm going to extend an offer to you all. It's going to be nice to help you along with your immune system, building it up. And that's going to be my gift to you all. I appreciate my Beachy Babes. In order to get an email to learn about what that is going to be, that's going to be coming up, I would suggest that you just hop on beachypal.com and subscribe, and you'll be learning more about that. So that's basically it for the announcements. Again, this is what the elderberry looks like. And it has a really strong scent. Some people find it off-putting. I actually enjoy it. I have no problem with it. But what we can do is, some people, they put alcohol in theirs. I don't put alcohol in my elderberry syrup. So no, I don't put alcohol. I don't put vodka in it. Some people do. I don't find it necessary, but it is, elderberry syrup can be found in America, like Utah, places like that, Montana. It actually is high in vitamin C, and it also is high in vitamin A. So it has what is called phytochemicals or flavonoids, which appear to help with fighting inflammation. So elderberry syrup is an inflammation fighter. It's also a germ fighter. So that is another use for elderberry syrup. And it says that it has the ability to fight off harmful viruses. Hey, Poonchi, how you doing? So it fights viruses as well. So, of course, you know, we talked about high in vitamin C, high in vitamin A. Some people think that it helps with the pandemic, SARS-CoV-2. You know, it has been very popular as an antiviral in terms of health benefits. However, it's not proven to fight COVID-19. I am good. Thank you for asking. I really appreciate that. And I hope you're doing well also. So basically, when you are using elderberry syrup, just like anything else, you know, use it in moderation. If you use 1 to 2 teaspoons a day, that's good. But, you know, it's not good to overdo anything. So I would refrain from that, but it is good for your upper respiratory system. It is good for your upper respiratory system, and that's why a lot of people recommend it during cold season and flu season. And as you know, here in North America, we're going into the fall, and as we go into the fall, we will be experiencing cold and flu season. So that is basically it for elderberry. Again, I do have it on my website. That is a new offering that we have here at Beachy Pal. And again, it's not just about, you know, skincare. It's also about wellness. It's also about taking care of your health and making sure that you are enjoying your best life. And again, as always, as I always say, you know, enjoy your life. God wants you to be blessed. He wants you to prosper, even as your soul is blessed, and be in good health. So we're heading out with Inner City, Good Life. Hey, Arthur. I'm sorry you caught it at the end. We were talking about elderberry syrup, and elderberry syrup is actually from that into this. But thank you for coming on. I really appreciate you all. Sorry I came on late today. Had to take care of my family. I don't own the rights to this music. Should have said that in the beginning. And you will have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy it. Thanks a lot for coming on. Good night.